Hi, hello everyone. This is Satish from ABS channel, and today we are going to discuss about typecasting and conversion. Let us see typecasting and conversion concept is there. Typecasting is basically a method, a process that converts a type into another type. Okay, basically, I mean you can convert one data type to another type. That is normally if it is lowered to IA, no problem. If it is higher to lower data type, definitely we need to do a casting. Okay, let's see in detail what is what. Okay, see here, converting one data type to another data type. Fine. In both ways, it's a manually and automatically we can call it as a typecasting. Typecasting is basically you can convert one data type into another data type that is manually or automatically. The automatic conversion is done by the compiler and the manual conversion is performed by the programmer. Yes, if it is automate conversion by JVM, no need to tell. Yes, compiler will convert. If it is possible, if it is feasible, no need to ask. Okay, automatically one type to another type, it is possible. Whereas coming to the manual conversion, we will see when you are, I mean, when you want to convert to like higher data type to lower data type, then there is a loss. That's what at that time we need to do the typecasting. So, see, initially there is a diagram like a double float, long, int, short, byte. So, like first narrow casting, you'll see narrow casting. The flow is from double to float, float to long, long to int, short. So here, long to low data type means double is higher than float. Okay, float is decimal and long is not decimal and long is larger than the integer. Integer is larger than the short. Okay, so when you are moving like higher data type to lower data type, it is narrow casting. Okay, the same way it is opposite widening casting. So here, see, in the coming to here, widening casting is nothing but converting lower data type to higher data type is called widening casting. Okay, also we can call implicit conversion casting down, also we can call casting down. This is done automatically, we no need to do anything. Okay, so by if it is your value is byte, it can be easily assigned to the short, and you can easily assign to the inter, you can easily assign to the long, then float double, no problem. Whereas coming to the narrow type casting, narrow casting means first initially your value is in a higher data type, then you want to convert into lower data type. It is narrow casting. Okay, casting a higher data type into lower one is called narrow type casting. So it is also known as explicit conversion or casting up. Casting up is nothing but you need to, I mean, you need to convert into the specified lower data type. Now we'll see example here. Okay, and I will take one reader. Okay, typecasting and type conversion is basically typecasting nothing but converting one data one data type to another data type, another data type. Okay, this is actual definition. Now coming to we have two types of conversion. Okay, narrow casting and widening casting. Widening casting. Okay, see, for our simple understanding, narrow casting means higher to low, higher to low data types. Okay, and no, what is the higher data type coming in only integral part? If it is long, okay, want to convert into long to byte, long to byte. Byte is how many bytes? Like the size of the byte is what? Coming to the long, the size of the long is 8 bytes. Okay, 8 bytes. Coming to the byte, 1 byte data type is 8 bits. 8 bits. Okay, so long data type, sorry, here it is 8 bytes. Okay, long data type to here data type you want to convert, then it is a narrow casting. In the same it is opposite here, like low to low to high, low to high. It is widening casting. The same, for example, short data type. Short is having actually 2 bytes. Okay, 2 bytes. Nice. Then to enter. Just now I want to convert into enter. Int is having 4 bytes. Okay, int is having 4 bytes. Then this is possible. Widening casting is very easy. So here for this narrow casting, we need to do typecasting. We need to do typecasting. So this is not required typecasting. It is automatically conversion. Okay, conversion by the compiler. JVM will convert automatically. Okay, for the above one, narrow casting, we need to uh, cast explicitly. For example, an example I will take for narrow means like when you are moving, to sorry, first widening. We'll see widening. Okay, widening. So example here, when you are moving from Hyderabad to your village. Okay, now there is a festival holidays and holidays. Okay, now you are in Hyderabad. Okay, then you want to move to your village. So next you are going to visit like a mandal. Okay, whatever. Like in Hyderabad, mostly like the road is four-way, four-way road. Okay, four-way road. Mandal mostly we can as two-way is available mostly. Okay, two-way is available. And next coming to villages, of course, uh, we can find a single way. Okay, now see, tell me how you are comfortable from widening. Sorry, actually this is narrow casting. Narrow casting. Okay, narrow casting. This is narrow casting. So initially you are having four way, then it is two way, then it is a single way. So are you, I mean, are you feeling comfortable uh, to journey from four-way to two-way, two-way to single way? Of course, you are comfortable in four-way, then of course a little bit discomfortable in two-way. Of course, in single way, you have to ride the bike with very minimal speed at 40 speed, 40 kilometers per hour. Okay. Now, after vacation, again, you need to come to the college. Okay, widening casting. So it is like a reverse direction. Village to Mandal, okay, village to Mandal, next Hyderabad. Now you feel very comfortable. Okay, you are moving from single way to and two way to four way. Okay, so you feel very comfortable and no problem. You will be happy from like single way to double way to four way. The same way, when there is a narrow casting, definitely there is a loss. Okay, when you want to perform in narrow casting, narrow casting, definitely loss of data. There is a loss of data. For example, one more example I will explain to you. So one more example I will explain to you. So just initially, I've given amount to my friend, that is like 10 crores, 80 lakhs. For example, assume that it is a float. That's what I need to take it. So in the terms like 10 crore, okay, 10 crore and 80 lakhs, 80 lakh at lakh to given to my friend, okay, friend initially. Fine. Like if for the interest, whatever, for the friendship, just I given 10 crore 80 lakhs to the my friend. Fine. So here data type is important. Type is what? Type is float. Okay, that's what there is a floating the decimal points allowed here, 10.80. Later, after few months, okay, after few years, whatever, or few days, after few days, he is returning the type, okay, enter amount, amount, return, amount return equal to amount. Fine. Now, of course, actually you are given 10.80, but he is returning in the form of integers. Definitely there is a loss. You will not get 0.80, just you will get only 10. Fine. And to avoid this, we which you want to convert in integer. So actually, I assigned a data type to given him amount that is floating data type. Floating accepts decimal points 10.80. But while giving his to me, he applied the data type is integer. So I will get only 10 crore. Okay, 10 crore. So lossing of 80 lakhs, 80 lakh rupees. So definitely when you are lower data type, definitely there is a loss. So if you're, I mean, compiling this, definitely we will get error. So now I will take one simple example. Okay, an example. Just wait. File, new file, and we'll take like a casting dot Java. C capital casting dot Java. Okay, just wait. Wait. I will take one more time. Okay, casting dot. I will save in bootcamp. Create file. Okay, I will create a same a class casting casting public static widening public static widening string aux. This is a command and argument. You can take input at the command line. Fine. Now we'll take one enter a equal to 10, for example. Then just have to convert into float. Okay, float avg avg, okay, equal to a. Now just you can print avg, no problem. S y os system out println the double quotes average float average, for example average in concatenation with less and the value we want to print avg. Okay, it will be executed, no problem. Fine. So that's just I will compile it for your understanding. So move to the bootcamp, and here I has already saved file in the bootcamp folder. So go to that and type cmd here, and you will get a command prompt, one command prompt. Then java c file name. File name is what? Casting. Okay, casting dot java. Yes, no error. Dot cluster is created. Then java space file name casting. Okay. Yes, you are getting output like whatever you are given assigning to that. So here you just have to understand. So what value are assigned to the float? Integer. Integer size is what? 4 bytes. Okay, 4 bytes. Fine. And next, or else just take short, no problem. 4 byte. Here, this is also 4 byte with the decimal values. 4 byte, 4 bytes with decimal values, with decimal values. Now in our output, just you are getting what? 10.0, but you are assigning what? 10 only. Okay, no problem. You are given integral value, but you are printing out a decimal value, no problem. In the reverse, for example, I will take as we are discussed in the previous amount, float amount equal to 10 crore 80 lakhs. F is mandatory for the floating point. For the double, it is not required. Okay, then just I want to convert into int return. Okay, return amount of equal to now from where you want to take amount. In amount already 10.80 is there. Now just I'm going to use return is a keyword. Okay, it is not allowed. Uh, return amount. Okay, else amount return amount return. Okay, amount return is there. Now amount 10 are given to my friend 10 crore 80, but giving to me while returning to me, just is applying the data type is int, means like float to int, float to int, else I will give here for your understanding short, and float is 4 bytes with a decimal point. The short is 2 bytes actually. Okay, short is 2 bytes, and the 10 is within the range of short, no problem. Now if I am compile this program, I will get error definitely. Fine. In the first, I'm see I'm converting an integer to decimal value. It is converting without any error, so we can call this is a type conversion. Okay, we can call that is a type conversion automatically done by the conversion done by the JVM. Done by JVM. No need to do any conversion manually. Automatically done. Lower to higher, lower to higher, no problem. When here I am converting like I am taking initially higher data type, here I want to convert into lower data type. Now once I will compile, definitely we will get error. We will see it. We will see it. Just I will zoom it. I'll zoom it. Then so you're getting error. What is that? So incompatible types, possibly lossy conversion from float to short, because the float is higher data type and short is a lower data type. You're not allowed to, of course, allowed to convert like this. So even though you want to convert it, of course there is a loss. Fine. Even you want to convert into float to bytes. Okay, float to byte, float to byte. Definitely, you will get only if you are applying typecasting, you will get only 10 only. Okay, 10 crore, and you are missing how much? 80 lakhs you are missing. So, even though you want to do the typecasting, this is the syntax. You have to write short here, short data type, you have to mention here. Okay, short. This is mandatory. Then, just use one SOP statement. Let's say, yes, yes. Okay, here return amount is return return amount. Return amount is then concatenation with a plus. Then use this amount variable. Then print it. Okay. So now how much you will get? Here you will get only 10. Fine, because it is a float. It is a short. I mean, you are converting into integral type. So once again, go for the compilation. See, you will not get any error. Okay, typecasting is done. Then go for the running. Just run it. Fine. So here your it is 10.80 and return amount is 10. So before that, just I will print this one also. Given amount for your understanding. S5 OS. Okay. So given amount. Given amount. Given amount is plus, okay, what is that amount? Amount. Spelling mistake. Amount. Sorry. Amount. Okay, here also I will change. Amount. Okay, correct. Amount. Now, once again, just I will give a compile for your understanding. CLS will clear the screen. Once again, go for the compilation. Then, what is that? Oh, sorry. Here also, no spelling mistake. NT. Fine. Okay. Then, once again, compilation. Then, no error. Okay. Run it. So here, given amount is 10.8, means 10 crore 80 lakhs, for example. While returning that, you are missing the value, the precision decimal value is missing. Even with the, I mean, if definitely when you are moving from higher data type to lower data, there is a loss. Even the loss to avoid the compile time errors. So we can basically we are performing it typecasting. Typecasting we are performing to avoid. There is a loss, of course. Loss. Okay. Of course there is a loss, and to avoid to avoid to avoid compile time errors, to avoid the compile time errors, right? This is about conversion means automatically no need to do anything, but when you want to convert like higher data type to lower data type, definitely we need to do typecasting. This typecasting we can call here typecasting. Typecasting. Okay, what typecasting it is? Narrow casting. Okay, narrow casting. Also you can call implicit. Also called implicit typecasting. Like this is how there is a difference between typecasting and type conversion. Sorry, it is explicit. It is not. It is explicit conversion. Okay, explicit casting. We need to do manually. Also, we can call manual conversion. Fine. This is automatic conversion. Type conversion is automatic, and typecasting, narrow typecasting, it has to be done by the manually by the programmer. Fine. This is about type conversion and typecasting. Thank you everyone.